I got a lot of shit.
Welcome to episode 550 of Force and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn and Tim Kincaid in the building. Tonight's episode is the In Howie We Trust episode. Okay. It is the middle of I'm not gonna say the dog days of the off season, but we're gearing up for the draft. I mean, we got through free agency. I think Howie Roseman is doing his due diligence and he's doing a little bargain bin shopping. He's going thrift shopping. I don't think it's the be all to end all of his moves. I think if you look at the way our bank account is set up, it seems kind of weird. But Howie Roseman did speak down in Arizona recently to the beat writers, and we'll talk about little moves over the last couple weeks. Obviously, took a little week off, had a little vacation. We'll get into that a little bit, but in general, we're sitting in a Howie we trust mode. We have to sit here and believe firmly that he is doing right by our fan base. I think he has every right to. He's got 2 championship belts in the last couple years, so he still has free reign to do whatever he wants. Okay, I mean, Evan Hearn, are you in a state of can Super Bowl bliss last for a couple years, or where are you at with your Eagles fandom right now? He must be in real bliss.
Yeah. He's so blessed he became speechless.
He's in real bliss right now. He's in the underworld space right now. I mean, Tim, where you at in your Eagles fandom?
My Eagles fandom is staying the same. I think right now, as an Eagle fan, we're used to this, right? We're used to this where
bliss for life. I'm convinced, right? I got.
What's going on?
I don't know, man. Evan is in the underworld.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but what was I saying? Dang, I lost track of thought. Where am I at? I'm used to this. I'm used to the good, the bad, the ugly, the drama. It's like a teen, like you're a teenager and you're in high school, and then you have that that drama, the cinema, and everything that's going on, and it's out of your control. It's all about being what you're hearing on other pundits and then social media. And I mean, there's a lot going on right now, but at the end of the day, we know how this works. This is Howie Roseman. This is how he builds his team. We've been here, we've done that, and like you said in the beginning, bro, we got 2 Super Bowls. So how are you feeling though?
I'm feeling good, man. I mean, we're in a space where we have to just relax a little bit. I think everybody is pressing the need for a big move. We all know the AJ Brown news is taking over all of social media and ESPN. So I think we're in a place where we're tired as a fan base in terms of the takes and such. I mean, Ev, have you partaken in any of this?
I'm tired of poor connection.
There you go.
There you go.
Am I coming in loud and clear?
Yeah.
Yes,
you
you
sound
are.
good.
I'll take your silence as word for it. Yeah, but I'm in bliss. First of all, over the whole, I'm never gonna not be happy over the post Super Bowl. Everything that's come of it. I grew up with 0 Super Bowls, and to have 2 now under my belt, I will eternally be blissful. However, if we're talking about building forward towards another one, I'm equally blissful because I think that Howie Roseman is taking a page out of the Vic Fangio way of doing things, a bend but don't break kind of mentality. He's looking at what he is available to. You're going to have to let go of some guys. You're going to have to let some guys like Jalen Phillips walk. You're not going to be able to afford everybody, all the fan favorites. He played his way out of being able to stay here. He was worth too much. But being able to find guys like Reek Woolen, who, coming off of winning a Super Bowl, you are able to pair him on the opposite side of Quinyon. I mean, that is building a serious secondary. And I think that he's viewing it that the edge guys, especially in this draft, it's a lot more plug and play. I think that getting 2 lockdown corners is a much harder thing to do. And having Reek be our second, I mean, he just won a Super Bowl as a second. So I'm confident with that. And I'm confident with the direction Howie's going. He let Dallas Goedert go and get his go test the waters. Wasn't too great out there, and we're able to get Dallas back on a team friendly deal. I think a guy that is still, when healthy, a top 10 tight end in the league. So I think that he is doing the bend but don't break mentality. He's letting go of things that he can let go, and he's holding on to things that are dire to hold on to if you're going to build a team that could go win it. So I'm happy. As far as AJ Brown, I should have mentioned that. That coincides right in there. I mean, if you're looking at how the money's set up, if you're looking at how the AJ Brown is set up, I want that guy on my team, man. At the end of the day, I mean, he's, especially with the contract he's getting, I mean, he offers you your best shot. Wide receivers are going to be divas. Look at Gail Saunders.
Give me my
Gail
money.
is a diva.
Give me the ball.
Gail's a diva.
I am not a diva. Bro. I'll tell you that much. Talk about top wideouts. AJ Brown was the focal point of some of the meetings and the Beats questions. And our GM, he responded by, I understand that there's interest in the AJ Brown story. My answer to any question on AJ Brown is AJ Brown is a member of the Eagles. From my perspective, anything you ask me about AJ Brown, I'm going to go right back to that answer, but I understand the interest. I put on TV and I see that there's interest, but my answer is AJ Brown is a member of the roster. Okay. And now when he was asked back in January, he said it's hard to find great players in the NFL, and AJ is a great player. I think from my perspective, that's where we're going out and looking for when we go out here in free agency and in the draft is trying to find great players who love football, and he's that guy. I think that would be my answer. So, I mean, we're in a state where it's constant noise. I've listened to other, people you trust. Like I was listening to Andrew Jeremiah today, and he said he's like, not with having any knowledge, he feels like that move is waiting in the wings, or wins. What either way you want to put it. Do you guys still feel like that move is just waiting around the corner, June 1st, 2nd, perhaps?
You're saying AJ?
Yeah.
I don't, man. If I'm being real with you, I think that just if like how I said at the top, I was a guy at the end of last season that was I was at my wit's end. I had enough. I wanted AJ and the drama off the team. But when you really break it down, look at the brass tacks, look at what the numbers look like. I get the June 1st is a little bit better, but it's really not. Doesn't it just spread the same amount of money over 2 years rather than it all being 1 year?
Mm-hmm.
So like you're still going to end up paying the full $50 million. So I mean, you might as well get what you pay for, and what you paid for is a top flight wide receiver. So have him on your team.
For me, I'm gonna have to go this way with it. Look at the money. Also, look what Howie has done. Brought his best friend in, somebody that saved his life. Also, with that, I wish Howie would have said a little bit more, but he was kind of vague with it. I wish he would have been like, he's our number one wide receiver, things like that. Because that's like, okay, all right, he's. It looks like it's going to happen. But let's be honest, if you go ahead and make that trade post June 1, right? You make it the 2nd, June 2nd, June 7th, whatever. We're not getting any compensation for this year. It's going to be for next year. That's a long time to wait on talent. And who knows if I mean, we all know who knows how are we going to be able to replace a number 1 wide receiver like that on the Eagles? Like,
Probably not via the draft.
that's what
Probably
I'm
not
saying. So,
via-
like, it goes to show, man. I think Howie's doing a great job with this situation, and I think he's going to stay. If anything, go pick up another book, B.
And it's also not just about getting the talent, but it's about getting the talent at the right time. I mean,
Exactly.
like, we have a certain window with what we have right now as far as how the contracts are set up. Like, that we could really go out and make a shot at trying to win a championship. And if you go and if you trade AJ Brown and your idea is that you're going to build up a first round talent wide receiver, unless you really get lucky, man, on like a next level guy, chances are they're going to take a little bit to develop as is. They're rookies coming in. Look at JSN. JSN in his rookie year with Seattle. I mean, he was decent coming out of college. Like, people were like, dude, he's going to light the league on fire. He's an unbelievable wide receiver. His first season, I mean, he's hidden behind DK Metcalf. He's hidden behind Ty Lockett. And he's not really able to get anything done. Second season, I mean, we saw what happened. He goes for 1,900 yards, absolutely pops off. But my point being is that it's not always a guarantee just because the guy is a top prospect that they're going to show up in the rookie year. I mean,
exactly.
you're paying for proven talent with AJ Brown. You know what he is at this point.
And I think that's the reason. Like, I mean, you proved my point when you saying that. Like, wide receiver with like talent like that as a wide receiver doesn't grow on trees. There's generational talent, right? You got JSN, you just said, and we also do have Devontae. So I don't want to discredit Devontae. Devontae is the number 1 receiver in my book. I believe I can speak for 95% of the Eagles fan base. Devontae is our number 1, but AJ brings a different type of physicality to the game. His routing is not all that great, whatever, but the dude can catch. He can catch anything that's going to go his way. It's an 80-20, you know what I'm saying, type of ball when you throw it his way. So I just think the compensation, if you're going to get a Devontae Adams pick, right? You're going to get a 1 and a 2. Okay, that's worth it. But you got to wait all the way to the 2027 draft. Nobody got time for that. This is plug and play, like Evan said. This is plug and play. Every other year, the Eagles make a big, like, just go all out, right? They do what they got to do, and they go further in the playoffs. So this could be the year. Who knows?
But don't you think if they do, perhaps if they do get a draft pick for next year, that would be going towards a player that they're currently looking on another roster? And obviously 2027 is the year that everyone's talking about draft selections and it having valuable selections that teams are going to be, eyeing it for, like linemen, QBs. I mean, if you look at this draft, it's not QB heavy, but they're saying that next year's draft is the one that's going to have it's going to be full with some talent. So we'll see where that's at. I mean, it just to me, it just seems weird that we have all this money available. And obviously we have to pay JC. That could be down the road, right around the corner as well. But I want to get back to your point.
Do you think you if you're Howie Roseman, are you re-signing JC sooner than later? Because I mean, if we're really looking at it, like, when we were talking about like what his contract extension is going to be, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to nickel and dime him here and get a real hometown discount. He's going to cost something. But do you think that after last year, he's really demanding the same thing we were thinking after year 1? I'm saying
for JC. Yeah, I think he's going to be one of the top 8 in the league after his contract. I think.
What do you? I'm thinking more so like in the low 30s. I'm not thinking like a 40 million a year type of guy. Is what I'm saying.
What do you see JC as though? Do you see as a top 10 defensive tackle in the league?
I do. I mean, but I'm saying, do you capitalize right now? I don't think what the crux of what I'm trying to say is I don't think he reached his full potential last year. Do you try and jump on him right now with that being the case? Do you try and extend him right now with that being like he didn't reach his full potential last year? You got the whole thing with the mental of fucking getting ejected in the first game of the season. I'm not trying to, twist our own guys' arms here, but I'm like, yeah, is that how you go get yourself a nice number?
I mean, this is where you can bargain, though. This is definitely a bargain. Yeah, it's a bargain. This is a bargain deal right here. Like Gail said, I mean, in the beginning, we were going to Sam's Club and Costco. We weren't going to Barnes and Noble and none of that because you know what I mean. Like we shopping right now.
Yeah.
It's damn near window shopping at this pace right now. But I will say this though, I believe you pay JC down. That way you ain't gotta, kick the can down the road or be worried because you're gonna have Quinyon coming up and you're gonna have Coop coming up. So it's now the time. It's like when Charlie Murphy get kicked in the chest. The time's a turn, Charlie Murphy. Now it's offense to defense. Now all your money is about to go into the defense side of the ball. Now you know what I'm saying. So instead of the offense, so you got to take care of your guys, man. I mean, But this is a hat to Howie saying, "Yo, you draft well."
For sure.
Hey, I mean, you just saw Jordan get his, and now it's Jalen's turn. Jalen Carter went to that presser for his teammate, but also was like, "Yeah, I'm envisioning my payday too." I mean, I've with his shoulder injuries last year, people might have thought he lost the step or like what's wrong with Jalen, bro? He was hurt. That's what's wrong. I mean, he still gave us some games, but you saw some games. I guess it was the Bears game where you were seeing getting pushed around. You're like, yeah, bro's hurt. So it's all good. Going back to one of your points about bringing in AJ Brown's, like he said, that's like blood. The fact that you're bringing a player like Elijah Moore, he was kind of like, we all, as soon as that happened, what did we say in the chat? Like, why is Howie doing this? But he said the roster from a macro perspective is based on our players. So everything that we're doing is based on the particulars of the players. There's nothing we're doing to do favors for you or Nick or anyone. We're basing the players based on what they can bring to the team. If you're trying to make your number one wideout, number 1A, happy, the guy that like pretty much to talk about their relationship, like it's he like AJ Brown, Mr. Stats himself, took him out of a play to allow Elijah Moore to score a touchdown. In receiver terms, diva terms, receivers don't do that much. When they know that they're getting the score and they come out to give a touchdown to a player, that is love. I've had teammates, my own teammates, blood, come in and tell me that the coach told me to come to the sideline so they could run the play. I get to the sideline and the coach was like, "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be in the game. This is a call to you for a touchdown." And the other player steals the touchdown. So this is kind of love that
you're not a diva. You're not a diva.
Elijah Moore gets from AJ
he brings
Brown.
that story up. We call him a diva. He brings that story up.
But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. It just shows like wide receivers like to get those stats.
No doubt.
For AJ Brown to do it,
we're like the Milwaukee Bucks, except Elijah Moore is better than Thanasis Antetokounmpo. You know what I mean?
So I'm on the team. Huh? I'm on the team.
Now our wide receiver room, we got some guys in here now.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of thorough in here. These are some of the cap hits for this year. Elijah Moore. It's to be determined. Obviously, you've watched that guaranteed money. If the guaranteed money ain't guaranteeing, then you know what it looks like. But just just looking at the roster and the depth right here, we've been talking about the guys behind AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I feel like where we're at, I feel like we're in a good place. We got Darius Cooper developing. Hollywood Brown is the field stretcher that we all love the speed. He's a 4-3 guy. Elijah Moore's a 4-3 guy. Britton Covey, still waiting in the wings. Johnny Wilson, still waiting.
Waiting further in the wings.
Quez Watkins and Danny Gray, they could be twins at this point. But they've been, on the back end of the roster. But overall, I like the group right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I do as well. I mean, I think at the top there, you've got 3 legitimate 1, 2, 3 wide receivers, and then the depth is looking better this year. I mean, Elijah Moore, he's been a legitimate target on other teams. Like, he's a legit wide receiver. Darius Cooper, I think it's nice to have a guy that is homegrown, UDFA developed talent that earned his spot on our roster, and then continued to prove himself. Not only did he, do well in the preseason, but he broke over. He got over the hump, and he was able to get himself a roster spot and actually get some catches this year in the regular season. Right. So to have a guy that's in development, I hope that we could see another step forward from him this year. Then you've got a really good, wide receiver room right there. 1 through 5.
Yeah. The weapons, you can't complain here, from the wide receiver room to the running back room. You can't complain about this. I really do like this. This is something where you have all kinds of different body styles and styles of the game in the passing game, where you can run a sweep, a little jet sweep to Elijah Moore, and he can turn it up for 30, 40 yards. And then you got AJ on the outside, got Devontae that can do everything. Then you got a route running, stretch the field at Hollywood Brown. And then you got Cooper, which, no more catching a ball and slamming it or doing celebrations in somebody's damn face. I mean,
hey man,
act like you've been here before.
I bet he made that mistake one time. He ain't
for sure. Again, yeah. Act like you've been here before, man, a young bull. But and then Britton Covey, like, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's stapled his roster spot by saying that he can do the punt return. He was way better than what's the young bull that we got from the Jets, Gibson. Yeah. Was it Gibson? Oh, good. So I do like this. I really do like this wide receiver.
Yeah, I feel like you still can add a rookie via the draft. I think they've been looking at Louisville's Chris Bell. Go check out Louisville's Chris Bell and report back to me. And I need you to tell me who he reminds you of. And you're like, he kind of his one-on-one play. Obviously, I think it's against JMU or something. He takes a route across the field. Reminds you of the Green Bay Packers run in the catch run after catch in Brazil. Big guy. He had an ACL tear, I believe, late in the season last year. So you're looking at second round potential if you're trying to get an injured product who's got size and speed. I don't think he's Mr. Rowdy, but if you're looking for strength, then you gotta look at the draft for adding some guys in there. I mean, I don't like the idea of going wide receiver first round. Like I've seen a couple here and there, but overall, I'm feeling you can get that second or later. If something happens, then you're not going to get anything comparable to AJ. But Bell's getting AJ Brown. comps.
You're not going to get anything like that. And that's the thing is that, like, think about the good organizations in this league and think about the bad organizations in this league. Who's perennially at the top and who's perennially at the bottom? You look at teams like the Tennessee Titans, where A.J. Brown came from. That's a team that year after year, no offense to any Tennessee fan that might be listening for some reason, but they're in the basement, man. That like it's very rare, aside from the few years with Derrick Henry, aside from going all the way back to Steve McNair, like they're usually not a very good squad. And they thought that they could trade away A.J. Brown and just replace him with Traylon Burks. It's listen, a name can be very infatuating during the draft time. You can fall in love with a name, but I'll tell you what, I saw A.J. Brown perform at an NFL level in the NFL already for multiple years now. And I'm not willing to take my chances on someone that is a rookie that could potentially be a Traylon Burks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
Now, Helena says, "Are we drafting tight end? Yes, no, maybe. I think yes.
You have to.
But I think in the range, like obviously, you just don't want to be at the mercy of the board, and force the issue. Right now, I mean, they brought back Dallas Goedert, we got Grant Calcaterra, Johnny Munt, your blocking tight end, Jaheim Bell, Cameron Latu, and E.J. Jenkins. None of those guys prevent all the guys behind Dallas Goedert do not prevent me from drafting a tight end. Okay, so that would be a yes. This is the year. Okay. This is the year that we drafted tight end.
Yeah, I think
in the first 3 rounds.
Should at least mid round. If you don't, I mean,
I see like a 3rd, 4th round.
At least the 4th. Like don't go waiting on this. Just get yourself a tight end.
I mean, this looking at all the signings and looking at the money and the visitations, and we'll go through that, but you got to go through the trenches, and then you got to go tight end and safety. Those are like 2 blaring needs. It's you got to go O-line, D-line, blaring needs right there.
I was listening to Jeremiah, and he made it really. Caden Proctor out of Alabama. And everyone's like, he might not be ready as a right tackle in the league right now. And he's like, he might be more suited to play guard right now. And I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Play guard, learn next to Lane Johnson. Talk about that ability to just play next to Lane Johnson and learn will set him up for success as he moves on. Maybe in the next 2 years at the position, that would be something interesting. Guard tackle versatility would be nice.
Any interest in, like, we talk about how badly we're in need of a blocking tight end? I mean, there was a guy that had a lot of spice to his name coming out of the draft a few years ago. Darnell Washington's still on his rookie deal. Would you be interested in a 6'7", 310 pounds tight end who has continually gotten? He's on the Steelers right now. Yeah, he's continually gotten better each year.
I'm surprised they haven't turned him into. If Stout could turn him into a tackle,
bro. I would turn him into tackle.
31 receptions for 364 yards last year. 6'7", 300 pounds, bro.
That's a big dude, man. Remember at Georgia, he was running cats over.
Slay is still getting blocked by. Did you see that play where he
yeah. Dude, Slay looked like a little kid. You know when he's like, man, come on, man, let me up, man.
Yeah, but he's still on a rookie deal. Like, I think his contract was like 3 or 4 years for $5 million. Yeah, 4 year for $5.3 million.
Steelers. Oh no, they just lost Smith. They just lost him. Never mind.
They lost who?
I mean,
Freiermuth?
No, he's still there. The tight end that they traded from the Dolphins.
Oh.
We had Helena in the comments saying that she said this the safety spot worries her. Again, if you just look at the roster and how many players we have there at the position.
Yeah.
We got Makuba, JT Gray, Andre Sam, Marcus Epps. That looks like making the
Gray.
band.
I can't. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. I hate to say it, but he looks like he works at a tire center.
yo, why Marcus Epps look like Kurt Coleman?
Yeah,
we let him go too soon, bro. He ended up being pretty decent.
Yeah, Kurt Coleman was decent.
And that cap hit is wrong on there. I believe it's less
7.
than
I'm like, hold up, what?
Yeah, it's less than that. My guy, sorry. Had deleted Blankenship out of there and didn't
I got you.
Messed up there. But he did.
That's a
talk
room
about
with zero depth.
He did talk about the safety position. He says, I think the safety position starts with our second round pick with Andrew Makuba. We see a lot of growth from their first to second year, and we expect that from him. Really excited about him. I think we have some guys either that we brought back or that we signed that we have confidence in who can play the position. Epps. And again, I go back to we don't play for a long time. We don't go to training camp for a long time. We still have a draft. We still have a lot of players who are available. More players will come and go after the draft. So like any other position, it's hard for me to talk about the totality of the position when I know we're going to add to that position in some shape or form. We will add to that position. He pretty much said we are going to add to that position. I feel like in terms of the draft, I feel like this is where we add a safety would be nice. I mean,
EMW?
Perhaps. I mean, Thieneman, if I'm saying that wrong, from Oregon. I think you have other options too in the second round if you're going to go and try and get your direct, your prospect through the second round, because you look at a lot of the second round safeties out there. I think there's some quality guys that have been drafted in the second.
Bud Clark, he's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
TC.
Mm-hmm.
Helena says you plug Buddha. Smart. Buddha Baker.
We've been trying to get Buddha Baker since
I was also
the Cardinals.
Dude, there was another name I saw too. I was like, is this finally going to be the Harrison Smith year at 38 years old? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nah. Go ahead, Fly Pains, my guy. Go ahead and enjoy Fly Pains.
So I think we can call EMW instead of a BMW, but an EMW.
Yeah,
how about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
I like that.
Jerome says with chess, is AJ Brown coming back to the Philadelphia Lincoln Financial Field home opener this year? That is an AI comment. Jerome.
Yeah, right.
There's no punctuation. I don't know if you yelled that. I don't think
that is AI because the AI would have been a lot more grammatically correct.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping, obviously, it's kind of what puts a magnifying glass on the state of media right now, especially in Philadelphia, and then the beat reporters with their news and nuggets, and we, the fan base, have been sitting here like, did you all see the money? Look at the money. Look at the money. Okay, look at the money. Look at the money. And here we are. And we got April, May, June. 3 more months of this, of beat writers being like, well, is it going to kill me? That's going to kill me. It's ruining my draft experience, to be honest. You really don't know where we're at. Like, there's so many variables. But before we move on, I just want to give a big shout out to last week I was out in Costa Rica. It's not every day that I get to go to Costa Rica. First time, and definitely not my last time. But shout out to the Specters, Jordan Askell. Jordan Spector Art. Was out there getting married, man. It was a great time, dude. Like, if I'm being honest, it was one of the best weddings I've been to. Nice. Great people. His dad, super creative. You want to know where Jordan gets it? His dad out here designing like pre-Nintendos, Ataris. Crazy. Brilliant.
That's cool.
Brilliant fan. And we got a Jordan Spector card at the wedding.
Hey,
Very nice.
You know,
Wow.
nice.
you know,
Nice
a little flex there, you know. And then
That's
it has you know,
Oh, that's cool.
exclusive. It's first time I got a trading card at a wedding. Pretty nice. But shout out to the Specters. Okay,
Shout out to the Specters for sure.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
shout out. Congratulations.
But
Did they continue their honeymoon down in Costa Rica, or did they call that their
I mean,
honeymoon too? Or
Costa Rica? You don't need to go anywhere in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bro,
I'm not even trying to hype up Costa Rica. I wasn't familiar with your game. I heard a lot about Costa Rica. Amanda told me that Costa Rica was dope. Well, experience it for myself. I'm like, coming back here is like a third world country. It's like I'm just hey.
Did you go hang gliding off a cliff?
We went swimming.
Wow, that's beautiful.
A waterfall.
Yo, and that lens you were using, bro. Jesus Christ.
Good Lord.
That was a big boy.
We were swimming in this. Like I didn't want to leave. Okay. I'm sitting in the waterfall.
That's a computer screensaver right there, man. I didn't think that places actually existed.
So then, we went on a little crocodile tour. So a little crocodile.
You were familiar though. You knew what to do and what not to do.
The crocodile's much bigger than alligators. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
that thing looks big. Yo, his hand. Whoever's throwing that, their hand is dangerously close to the danger zone right there.
Facts.
You talk about that lens. Shout out to Amanda, man. Amanda's we're getting our photo game together where we've been having a great time taking photos. This again, all this happens in Costa Rica. Okay.
Yeah.
Amanda's picture of the sloth, the baby sloth, is crazy.
That's awesome.
That looks like AI generated.
Nat Geo, bro.
It looks fake. And these sloths are out here just chilling. You walking through the jungle, and the dude is just like your guide is just like right here, stop, wait, and you're sitting there like, what are we looking at? Then he takes out his telescope, and then he looks up, and he's look at the telescope, and you're like, what? But Amanda picks her out of camera, focuses on the sloth, bro.
That's awesome.
What do we have as cool as that?
You're gonna be like a Nat Geo photographer, you and Amanda. Just ride off into the sunset in Africa or something.
Camo sloths, dude. I'm telling you.
Camo sloths.
I'm telling you. Shout the blue meaning in the building. But bro, I mean, then we got ATVs. No, the four person.
Is that an ATV?
Talons or something?
I don't know.
Driving up on the mountains.
Yeah, like the dune buggy looking things.
Crazy.
Did you you like wrap your head? You wrap your head and your face and nose and did like a picture watching this in the sunset?
My whole thing was covered. We all looked covered in mud, dude.
Over there looked like a Mad Max.
Overall, everybody was having a great time out there.
That's dope.
Didn't want to come back.
Man. I don't blame
you. We're here now.
I wouldn't want to come back to this either.
I've never been there, but I've seen the picture you sent me. Yeah, I'm gonna make that I gotta make that a stop.
Food was good too.
Food was good. People were nice.
That's what's up.
I used to love Brazil. Like Brazil's like Costa Rica. Sheesh.
Yeah, that might actually change my mind because I feel like for me my destination is Aruba. I love Aruba. Didn't want to leave. Loved it.
Aruba.
Yeah, Aruba was awesome.
Did you guys pick a honeymoon spot yet?
Not necessarily. I think we might be leaning towards going to Europe. That might be in play. Yeah.
Backpacking it or
no. Probably maybe something like Italy or I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Greece, something like that. Yeah.
Robin Rome says definitely gotta go, dude. Gotta go.
Check it out.
Not Move podcast says big guest Brian Baldinger on the show.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
that's great.
What do we do?
Nice.
So, man.
I was with Brian Baldinger out in Brazil. Dude is just Just
Loses
just
football.
a solid dude, man.
Yeah.
Solid dude. Solid
Likes
dude.
himself a veal parm too. Used to make them for him at the restaurant I used to work at.
Oh yeah.
Rome says went to Aruba in 2023. Beautiful island. Definitely got to go.
Aruba is great. I've been there.
Go to
Or no, I've been to
Helena-
Bermuda, not Aruba.
Helena chimes in. Italy is beautiful. Evan, go for its hidden gem, Canary Island. Look,
I would love to do that. I would love to
look
do
at
that.
you well-traveled people, man.
Right. Well,
I will say Italy. I have been twice. So
oh, word.
yeah. So I think I would if I were to go to Italy, I would probably go.
Ev, I think you should try to. I think you should try Germany. I think you would like
love
Germany.
I would love.
You will love Germany. I lived in Germany, so Germany was loved it.
That's the
Castle,
that's the motherland. I gotta get
yeah,
back.
Not to end this conversation, but talking about edges. Howie Roseman.
We'll try it on.
I call this Joe tryout Shoyinka. Okay. Because I remember when he got drafted, and I was like, I can't believe the Bucks just reached for him. And I was like, little too early for my blood.
Yeah. He was drafted 22.
End of the first round. But did it move the needle? For me, it was just like Howie's just doing his due diligence before the draft.
Right.
He was the number 32 overall pick by the Bucks in 2021. He spent last season on the Bears and the Browns.
Yeah.
He's registered 15 tackles and 160 tackles in 66 games and 45 starts. I mean, 15. That's 15 sacks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In 4 seasons with the Bucks.
I think this is a move where it's like what we did last year. I don't want to throw any dirt on anybody's name like that, but I think this is just somebody that we're gonna kick the tires on to see what he can do. The D line is just it's not to my liking, but we all know that there's more football vacation left, and hopefully he can make a trade or something. Because this ain't moving the needle at all for me. I don't know about you.
It's not that it's. I'm not mad at it. I just when I look at Arnold Ebiketie, who Howie also brought in, didn't like where he was drafted. I know for you Penn State alum, also Temple alum.
Oh, that's right.
I just didn't like where he was drafted, and I thought he was drafted way too early. And again, he did not finish up with his team. I felt the needle didn't move on that move for me as well. And you think about the group now, where we stand. Jalen Hunt, Nolan Smith. You got Mr. Tryon. We got Ebiketie. And tomorrow, BG has an announcement to make at 11 a.m.
I wonder what
Eastern
it could be.
time. 11 a.m. Eastern time. What does that mean?
He's coming back out with another spike tea.
Yeah.
You think?
We got a new flavor. That would be so fun.
I think
Try
you probably would.
raspberry.
That would be hilarious. We have a variety pack. We got lemon, raspberry.
I got a call from a text from Crooked T the other day, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to come hang? There's a BG event." And Brian Howard was there. I was like, "I'm in Costa
Big
Rica."
hurt. Big piece.
But it was last minute because I would have been like, "You guys should go." But it was like the night, a couple hours before the event. I'm like, dude, if I would have known, that would have been cool. Don't know. I'm still working on a possible event. Working an event. Jason Kelsey's doing the signing on Wednesday.
Very cool. Very nice.
Okay.
If you want to call him sick, hang out with Kelsey. I'm saying.
Be cool.
I'm waiting for that to go through. So that could be.
I'm having confidence though that the BG announcement is him coming back, because I from my general vibe check is that players tend to just put a farewell post out when they're retiring and just put that on social media like, hey, I'm hanging it up, rather than, especially when you've already done that, especially when you already have retired. Right. To have a second press conference about it, I don't know. I think
this is my official farewell tour.
No.
Although Brett Favre did it like 7 times, so who knows?
Rome says you calling sick. F.
Yeah, I'm working from sick. You working from home?
As I'm not working from home. I'm going to be in the office on Wednesday. Unfortunately, not really something I can get out of.
Shout out to Jordan Spector. We also did a Merrill Reese signing. A lot of people showed up for Merrill Reese.
Yeah,
he's like,
I guess he doesn't do signings too often.
He's legendary, bro.
And I so wanted to like do my Merrill Reese impression.
I'm sure
but I was just like,
you don't want to.
I just looked at him. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Merrill was just like,
you like side eye.
So we're signing. So like,
he just looks at you like, that's racist, Gail. Get out of my face.
You gotta be kidding me. Back up off me. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, Merrill, you got to sign you have to sign it this way. The words have to be this way. And I went over to grab other cards. I come back, he's signing diagonal. And I'm like you ever see your dad, older family member in your family do something and you can't son them because they're an elder statesman. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking at him and I couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
And then I said, Merrill, you actually got to sign straight. You signed crooked. And he was just like, he looked at me and I was like, all right. He actually's like, okay, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, but yeah, how do you feel? I felt bad. Yeah. But that was part of the job he had to sign.
Yeah. Over here, correct him, Mom.
Back up off me. You're killing me softly. Yeah.
What up, OG? You messing it all up, though.
That was a fun time. Shout out to Andrew. He says, what's up, boys?
What up?
Phil's down 5-0 to the Nats. I need the draft like tonight. Got some time.
I don't got much. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't got much confidence in this season. Yeah, I feel like you run it back like 3-4 times in a row, man, with the same squad. Like
we have Prime's out at the Phillies game tonight.
Oh well, then they're gonna win.
Rome says breaking. Gail Rubberman's Merrill Reese. Bro, I was so shocked to see that many people show up for Merrill, like more than players.
Oh well, I mean, yeah,
because he's a legend.
He's a legend. It's also like one of those things where, at any point, if he were to just call it a retirement, like everyone would be understanding of that. He's an elder statesman. You know what I mean? So any year could be his last year that he decides to stop doing it.
Sure.
So get there while you can.
But let's see here. Any other nuggets from Howie's presser that made you think? I mean, he did talk about Andy Dalton. He said if they looked at the contract, he's making 1.5 now. He says he can still throw it. He can still really make quick decisions. We've liked him for a long time, watched him for a long time. And we've always liked to have 3 quarterbacks. If you go back to last year, that's why we brought in Sam Howell. The year before that, we brought in Kenny Pickett. Both of those times, we felt really good about Tanner. If I go back, we brought in Marcus Mariota in 2022. In 2021, we have Joe Flacco and Jalen. We had an opportunity to get Gardner Minshew, and we did it. You're one injury away from being one injury away, and we take that seriously. So we thought it was an opportunity to add somebody that we thought would be additive to our team. Do you feel like Howie is just talking and
Yes.
Tanner McKee is going to be traded?
Listen, this is the same guy who is quoted with saying we're a QB factory. That's how he views these guys, as assets, which is, I mean, listen, it's a business. That's what they are. And I think everybody recognizes that what happened with Nick Foles was lightning in a bottle. If I'm being real with you, to have full confidence that your backup quarterback can just pick up right where your starting quarterback left off and go march and win you a Super Bowl, I think is unlikely in most scenarios. So if Jalen's not healthy enough to finish the season, odds aren't great anyway. And if your second quarterback were to not be able to finish the job, I mean, there's no shot. There's zero shot of a third string quarterback winning a Super Bowl. I really think that the Eagles are willing to just bring in anybody for QB3. And I don't think that that's necessarily a wrong thing. If you're on QB3 for an extended period of time, the season's shot. So this is a giant signal to me. Andy Dalton coming in here, to me, he's talked about being a QB factory. You have Tanner McKee, who has had flashes in his young career when he's had opportunities, and he's on a rookie deal. And there's going to be teams that are willing to take a shot on a quarterback. This is the perfect time to offload him. If you get a second round pick with what he's asking, that's how he's asking price right now. A second round pick for Tanner. Take it.
Now, Tony Pollard, he broke the Cam Jurgens news before the draft that if Cam was there, the Eagles were taking him. And when the Cam was there, the Eagles took him. And now, for those who don't know who Tony Pauline, he's like a draft legend. So we saw him down at the Senior Bowl, spoke to him just to give him his props. You know, sometimes when you see a legend, might not be a legend to everyone who doesn't follow the draft, but to if you're a draft geek, you see Tony Pauline, you show him respect. But this is what he said after last year's failure at quarterback. The Jets are once again in the market for a starting signal caller to compete with or replace Justin Fields. Much of the narrative outside the league centered around the team potentially making a trade for Kyle Murray, which didn't happen. They brought Geno Smith back, but says, yet people in the league tell me if GM Darren Mogi gets his way, the Jets will look to bring in a less expensive signal caller, and two names to keep entering the conversation, Tanner McKee and Davis Mills. Jeremiah also piggybacked about some of that interest.
Dude, being a Jets fan is so ass, man.
Yeah.
It's like they brought in Geno
like,
Smith.
but
that's not all. But that's not all. We've also potentially will get Davis Mills or Tanner McKee. How do you guys
gotta
feel
hate? You gotta hate football if you're a Jets fan. Like, like every September, October, August, you're like, oh yeah, the Jets. Damn, like the one kid, you remember the one kid? He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm a bit of a fan," and he looked so frustrated on his face. But to go back on the Andy Dalton thing, I don't want Andy Dalton. You can suit up, be a guy in being a guy in that quarterback room, and you know, amongst guys, and he's well respected throughout the league. That's fine because he's had a long career. But if he's touching a football in a real life game where bullets are flying, I do not want him in the game. This man is a turnover machine. He is Tony Romo 2.5.
I was going to say Mark Sanchez 2.0.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez, booty fumble, something. I don't know. Like, you just don't want that. I mean, I feel like they should keep Tanner, but the mathing ain't mathing right, and the money. When you look at the money what Dalton is making versus Tanner McKee, because he's on a rookie deal, it's kind of just like, they're fishing to get a quarterback or trade a quarterback and get some more compensation. But there's quarterbacks out there. Kirk Cousins is still out there.
But this is your last year to do it, to get anything for his value. We're talking about $1.1 million for a team to take an opportunity on a quarterback who's only making $1.1 million. If you want to take a gamble on a player, you do that every day, and then you're the Jets. You're taking swings. So this is a swing.
For sure.
It does. I mean, I don't know about that.
How many top 100 picks do they have this year?
I give him a third. I wouldn't give him if Me personally, if I'm the GM, I give you a third. I give you a
For
second
Tanner?
for Tanner. I give you
You're
a
not giving
third.
up a second. Not even
No.
a team that makes bad decisions continually over and over again, like the New York Jets.
Nah, they need their own
Terrible.
draft picks they can get.
Yeah. All right.
Todd says no ginger slander will be tolerated. Todd, part of the redhead
Sorry,
gang,
Todd.
is
He is terrible. Like, just listen. Let's listen.
Who,
listen
Andy
to the
Dalton?
stats. Yeah, come on, stop playing.
they-
He has
For a third-
254 touchdowns for all the. He's been in the league for a long time. He's had a long good career, right? But like when he's in the game, bro, he has 151 interceptions. 151.
Hey, I ain't asking for much. for my
Andy
third
Dalton has
string.
151 picks.
151.
I'm
interceptions.
not
That doesn't even feel
asking-
like it should be possible.
No,
I'm not
it
asking
shouldn't
for
be
much.
possible.
If I'm asking for one game from Andy Dalton, that's
I'm
fine.
not.
I
Who
didn't
else you
realize
get?
he was 38, bro. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
38.
I know he's been in
38
the
in the
league
top
for a
of
minute, but I
players.
didn't think he was like 38.
Yeah,
That's-
but remember we
but-
said
but this
that
is-
about Flacco, and he came out and we were like, Flacco's, and then he turns around and turns it to like another contract from the
Yeah.
Bengals. Like,
Yeah,
but
but he
can't have
goes
a older
terrible
Joe
team to
Flacco
terrible
won
team.
a Super Bowl. He's
Yeah.
not Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he's not Joe
I
Flacco.
mean,
And Joe
I'm just
Flacco,
saying-
and let's be honest, Joe Flacco has he played for every team in the AFC North?
At this point, I believe he has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. But let's be honest though, bro. Like when it comes to Joe Flacco and Andy Dalton, like what are we talking about? And I will say this: the Eagles have learned their lesson. Yeah, I remember the year we went to the playoffs and played Seattle, and that was when Carson got hit by Javion Clowney, right?
Mhm.
And who we had to kick out there, slap on the ass? It was McCall. And McCall torn his hamstring off the bone in that very same playoff game. We didn't have a quarterback. So they've learned their lessons to have more
Andy
quarterbacks, more
Dalton,
arms.
he's not a runner. He's a fighter. Okay, he's not going anywhere.
He's like, I'm not going to slander. No slander.
He's gonna do the quick thinking thing. All right, make the dump offs, get rid of the football. It's not his game.
It's going to go to the right. And then he throws the ball and it goes right to the opposite team. Not the team with the same color jersey.
Bro.
Look at
I
did you look
can't
at
get over 151.
Thank you. I would have took Kirk Cousins. I would have took Kirk Cousins.
How many does Jameis have? Because I remember he had that 130 and 30 year.
Bro, he had 151 interceptions. That's crazy work.
So I saw in the chat, the Eagles are signing linebacker Chandler Martin. Per his agent Joe Linta. Martin, 23, was undrafted out of Memphis last year. It spent last year on Ravens practice squad. He's elevated for 3 games and played 34 snaps on special teams in 3 games.
All right.
So special teams.
Another camp body.
Yeah.
Can't body.
Like what Miguel says. That's a jag. Another jag.
Yeah.
My wife said the other day, because my wife was watching our old show. She was like, I've been needing to ask you something. When Gail says jag, what does that mean?
He's just a guy.
You know,
Hilarious.
jagged
Yeah.
edge. You know.
Yeah.
Let's get married. First of all, I knew in this relationship. Anyway,
Dude, to be honest
Yeah,
with you, I don't even.
that's a jam right there.
I don't want Andy Dalton sitting there trying to give Jalen any pointers either, bro. I don't know what this move is. No, listen, I've seen this one before. Like, bro, you're cross-eyed. What are you looking at?
yo, Andy Dalton beat the Eagles. I'm just letting you know.
Yo, listen. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know,
That's a
Andy Dalton.
three-pack of ass.
Hey, listen to this. Andy Dalton has a perfect 4-0 record against the Philadelphia Eagles.
I
He's
think that
completed
says more about us
69%
than
of
it
his
does about
passes
him.
for
Evan's cold-blooded.
1,041 yards. He's got 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions
Man, why
and
are you over here defending
109.7
Andy Dalton,
pass
B?
rating.
So is your take just that now we don't got to play against him because he's the Eagle?
I'm just saying.
He ain't gonna do. Read the stats for the other that he is against the other teams because those 151 interceptions got to come out somewhere.
151 is crazy.
Not to mention, never mind.
You know how important it is to have a guy, third string, who is there to hold the clipboard, but also to be there to help Jalen get prepared for a game.
That's just what I said. I don't want him to do. Yeah, help him do what?
Come on now.
Jalen is more accomplished in every regard. What tips is he gonna give him?
Just this.
Hey, so Jalen. Hey, Jalen. Just make sure you don't throw it to the opposite team because I would. So let's make sure.
What are we seeing here on this play? I don't need you to do anything on the field. Just help Jalen get ready. It's important. Sean Mannion.
I swear he better not be the backup. Bro. He better not be second string.
Hey, for what it's worth, to play devil's advocate on Gale's side here, there's been plenty of bad backup quarterbacks that have made decent coaches. That's true. That's a fact.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Doug is one of them. Dougie P.
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Kellen.
Yep,
Moore.
Kellen Moore. I mean, I don't know how he's going to do in the Saints because they back to the Aints. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Tiffany says he can't help Jalen Hurts.
Thank you, Tiffany. Tell him. He said he could help Jalen.
I'm actually being really serious. Like,
no, I hope for real.
The QB room is important. The guys in the room are important to helping each other grow.
Do you think we end up drafting a quarterback this year?
If we do trade Tanner, I would draft one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yo, I would go get what's a light skin bull from Tennessee? You got alopecia. He played for every damn team.
For Tennessee?
Yeah, from Tennessee. He was from Tennessee. He has alopecia, light skin bull.
Josh.
Damn. You know what I'm talking about. Right?
You're talking about not Gibbs.
He's an astronaut. He's actually an astronaut.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He went to Minnesota.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy. He's a good guy. No, yes, I can have him.
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
You're right. Try Taylor Green from Arkansas, potentially 6'6", runs a 4.36. That guy. Cole Payton, maybe later. These are guys that, again, we're talking throwing, later rounds. Later rounds. But yeah. So where are we now? We're recovering. So shout out to Recover, man. I got fruit punch today. I think Ev is out of Recover. So Recover 180 is the only organic sports hydration on the market. Started to partner up. So y'all know Recover 180 has 0 sugar added, 20 calories, 2 carbs, USDA organic coconut water. Drink Recover. Okay. Hydrate better. I spelt some Recover on my keyboard. So hopefully that recovers. So today is fruit punch day. Okay. Hear that sound? For those listening to the podcast, that is the lid coming off.
Got that freshie. It's all about the watermelon today, though. That's what I'm on.
Watermelon solid.
Cool, refreshing drink for those who know. But before we get out of here, big shout out to you guys in the comments for joining us. And shout out to Bud Light for holding down the tailgate for all these years, making the party what it is. Shout out to Red Bull for getting the tailgate wings. Shout out to Evan Hollywood Hearn for his cheesesteaks, and Safelli's Pizza for lifting him up. Okay. And also your boys at Francello's. Shout out to Eddie, man. If you haven't had Francello's Pizza, that's the spot to go to in Jersey. Also, make sure you also show love to the Reverend. We have a Reverend at the tailgates every weekend. His name is Reverend Lowski. Taking you to church every Sunday. Appreciate him. And shout out to not only a player, but a sponsor. BG, and Crooked T. Okay, that's all I got.
He's got something to say tomorrow. Raspberry crooked tea on the way.
New flavor. It's probably like some coconut mango.
Facts.
Crooked T.
I got that peach coming out, so y'all be ready. Y'all be ready.
It would honestly be like I already respect the hell out of BG, but I would respect the hell out of him trolling us like that if he just came up like made it seem like he was gonna be coming back and was just giving us
let's be honest. Though.
sales
He's well needed. He's needed in this D line in this group. He is needed. So
can he play safety?
We're gonna get Ian. We're gonna get
in the house. Also, shout out to Pete Nathan. He says, "What the f are y'all recovering from, bro? I was traveling for 14 hours yesterday. Okay,
How was it getting through the airports? Any issues?
Again, coming back to Philadelphia airport is like coming back to a third world country.
It's the worst.
Philly's airport is just so out of whack, dude.
Yeah, it is.
So out of whack.
And it's huge.
Yeah, so out of whack. So out of whack.
I do appreciate I don't like when I got to take a train or a trolley inside an airport to a different area, though. I do like that I can walk everywhere in the Philly airport. I will say that.
Atlanta's nuts. Miami was like coming through customs was like a mess. But it is what it is. Shout out to Burgess. He says BG announcement tomorrow. Yeah.
We shall see.
He's coming back.
No, he's for sure coming back.
Unless he switches up and says, you know what? After hanging out with Philly Sports Trips, I seen he did Philly's tailgate. I also got word that Darius Slay is going to do a trip with Philly Sports Trips next year.
Hey.
Wow.
So the Slay reunion could still be around.
That's pretty cool.
Pete Nathan. Let's talk about Penn State quarterbacks. Okay, Drew. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot to
I got a good
talk about it.
Say it with your chest. I got a good one.
Oh, before we get to that, I want your thoughts on adding Dameon Pierce. This is what Howie says. Sometimes you got to you go into free agency and you remember your passion for guys in the draft process. You remember your passion for guys as you watch them from afar. Dameon is that kind of guy. The mentality that he runs with, the physicality, you notice that. We have watched him and kept our eyes on him throughout his career. We're adding him to our running back room. One that we think is one of the strengths of this football team. I did a deep dive on Pierce today. Watched a lot of his. I don't know where he was at with the Chiefs, but the Texans, bro, he ran with. He's not flashy, but it's like when you go to Staples, you need a staple, or you need a paper clip that works. It's not flashy,
for sure,
but a staple is needed,
bro.
He could be this staple. He could be the staple of the running back group. Okay?
For sure.
Short yardage, 2 yards. Okay, I'll take it.
I mean, go ahead.
I mean, it's hopeful thinking.
It's freezing.
It's hopeful thinking. I mean, if I'm looking at trends.
I think we lost.
He's looking hard at those trends.
Am I freezing?
Yeah.
If I'm looking at trends, I mean, damn, it's just been downhill ever since his rookie year.
I don't know what happened to him after that rookie year, because when we went down to the Eagles and the Texans game, Super Bowl year, we lost in Arizona. He was a problem. Like they couldn't stop him. Pierce was doing anything he wanted to do. So I know he's had down slopes when it comes to his career. But I think it was just opportunities. Opportunities is, if it's there, it's there. I feel like between him and Tank, it's gonna be a nasty combination. And a mix of Saquon. Well, Saquon's going to be the head guy, but hate to say it, Shipley, this one's for you, my guy. You got to get on it, my guy. You got to get on it. And Pierce he can play special teams.
Hey, kick return. I saw a couple of returns.
Am I clear yet?
Yeah.
Am I being heard? All right. Well, if I'm being real with you, I think it's hopeful thinking. The whole Pierce thing. This smells a lot to me like Rashad Penny. It just feels like Rashad Penny over again. Yeah, dude, I'm being like, if I'm looking that what I was saying was he's just trended downward ever since his rookie year. It's been a steady decline from 900 yards to 400 yards to 200 yards to I think like less than 100 last year between two teams. And like, granted, there's been injuries and stuff that he's had in his career. But ultimately, I think that running back is a position that is not for I mean, it's a young man's game. You know what I mean? Like those guys, they get burnt out. They lose their engines quick. Especially he was used like, didn't he like lead the league in touchdowns his rookie year? Like they used him a lot down in Houston, down the goal line. And I totally see that value that he had 4 years ago. I just think that like he's one of those guys that he was quick to kind of lose his juice in this league. And if I'm kind of trying to project what he will do for this team, I view him more as a Rashad Penny than I do a LeGarrette Blount is all I'm saying.
Okay. You don't see this as bringing more competition to the rooms. Iron sharpens iron.
I do. And I remember when we brought in Jordan Howard, like that was a guy that I also thought was a little bit long in the tooth that in his career, and he ended up being valuable. He ended up contributing a little bit and being a hard-nosed runner. But I think that Jordan Howard just came here with a little bit more juice than I think that Dameon Pierce is coming here with. Is all.
Gotcha.
I think Dameon Pierce. I just think you can bring guys into the mix, right? You just want to bring guys that are going to come in here and compete. I think obviously we're looking at guys that could do multiple things, kick return. The AJ Dillon experience did not work out after that fumble. It was a wrap. So I think bringing in a guy who has something to play for. I mean, it's not like, again, we're talking about having a guy like Saquon Barkley in here. So obviously it's not this is where we're at. We got Saquon Barkley in here. Yeah, we're looking at a guy that can be a role player. Can you challenge Shipley on the back end of the roster? If I'm looking later, if you had brought in Singleton from maybe the Penn State to be like a guy that challenges Shipley later, day 3 or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm day 3 backs. Love some day 3 backs
for sure.
Except for Don.
Like Smallwood. You fell in love with Smallwood.
Not where we drafted. I could have went somewhere else.
Shout out to Liddell Smallwood.
Shout out to Pete Nathan, who knows Nathan. Okay.
knows Nathan.
Where you go, Kuya, which means big bro, the Philippines, culture, Filipino culture.
All right.
Kuya.
All right.
So next time you see me, call me Kuya. All right.
Okay. Good to know.
Costa Rica, my guy. We're hanging out with the Crocs.
Yeah, you bugging.
And waterfalls. And sloths. Shout out to Mantha. If you want to hire a National Geographic photographer.
Hey, I did have a question. Did you like the Jones signing? The corner
DB.
Yeah. I mean,
I like that. I like that signing.
Well,
because he can play. He can play in and out.
You sound super excited.
Say what?
He sounds super excited. He does have a relationship.
I'm excited. Like, yeah, you're excited about Eddie Dalton.
I was not excited. I was just giving you some context. I think his relationship with our new cornerback coach, that's where I think he's excited to reunite with him. I think for back end depth, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm mad at it.
And he flies planes. My man was like, yo, You got to be here tomorrow. He's like, be there ASAP. Be there tomorrow. Drove to the airport, flew himself to Philadelphia.
Now Heath asks, do you think there are any players or that will offer in the trade or on draft day?
I do like
a lot of running backs, cornerbacks.
Huh?
What you say, F?
Cornerbacks, to be honest with you. I don't think we're getting rid of any of our cornerbacks.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some. I mean, I still think. What is Mac McWilliams? Keely Ringo.
He's got to get opportunity.
Special teams.
See what he is about.
I'm down with drafting another corner too later.
Yeah.
You know.
No doubt.
But let's see. Anything else? Ev says, "Am I frozen?" in the private chat. You're good now. Wave your hand.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
how
I don't know what's up. I did a speed test. I got like 300 megabytes down.
Man. Call that man frozen.
Helene says there are too many running backs in the draft. They ain't gonna plug anyone from us. Nah, unless somebody really wants Bigsby. Just like Howie says.
No.
Like Howie says, man. Taking calls on everybody. Howie will trade his grandmother if he gets the best price.
Damn.
You don't think Bigsby's expendable, Tim?
No, he's just my favorite. I like Bigsby, even when he's coming out. I'm a big fan.
I guess.
I like the way he runs.
I mean, and he's cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Tank Bigsby's cap hit for 2026 is 1.4.
Yeah.
Again, for 1.4.
I couldn't believe they were going to cut him. And then when he's with the Jaguars, they were going to cut him.
A lot of people say Jaguars, or Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Did I say it wrong?
I don't know.
No.
How do you say it?
Jaguar?
See, he say you're a Jaguar person. Evan is a Jaguar person. I'm a Jaguars person.
It's good analysis.
Analysis. Before we get out of here, we like to say what our chest sometimes. It could be something that you saw out there in the world. It doesn't have to be
I got it.
football
I got
world.
one.
Go ahead. Say what you chest.
It's spelled Jaguar, not Jagwire. It's Jaguar. Saying it with my chest.
Oh, okay. Drop the mic on you, Tim.
Mic drop. You should have let me go on first. Mine is this. It's a big scam. Hotels are the biggest scammers in America. You tell me I can check in at 4, but I got to check out at 11. It's the biggest scam, B.
They got to clean the rooms.
Scam. No, I don't care. Where's my luggage?
They got to get it ready for the next test.
My flight doesn't leave. My flight's not leaving until 6. What am I going to do for the extra 5 hours?
Spend money.
Scam, B.
You buy a room for another night.
Nah, see, that's coming from a frugal gang leader.
Hey, frugal gang will be hanging out in the lobby, bro.
Yo,
biggest
you know
scam,
what,
bro. I can't check in till 4 p.m., but I gotta check out at 11.
You know what the biggest scam is?
What's that?
In the airport? Is the water and drinks and pouring out your drinks. I went from Costa Rica to Miami. Got a drink in Costa Rica. No, before I got to the airport, I had to throw out my drink. Got into Costa Rica. Got a drink inside. I didn't drink it, thinking you're just transferring over. But then they made you throw out your drink again, right before customs. I had to get rid of my drink, and then I bought another drink in Miami. So I bought 3 drinks.
It is water, right? This is water.
And in the same drink, I have the same drink. Obviously, we drink Recover, okay? But I was forced to buy this vitamin water. I still got it from Miami. Okay.
You didn't finish it because it's not a recovery.
Making you throw out drinks out here. You know how much money I spent in drinks?
$25.
Try like $35 in drinks.
And you know what? Another thing I want to get off my chest. I gotta get another one off my chest.
Oh.
Gas prices are too damn high. They too damn high. This is crazy. What we doing? What we doing, B? I'm
gonna get higher.
Together.
Work
that
from home. Work from home. Tiffany asks, what do y'all think about the Myles Garrett trade idea? It was the same talk last offseason.
I mean,
I think it's a contract. The contract is tradable now.
I love Myles Garrett.
He's like $10 million. It's $10 million off the books right now. So if he goes to a team, it's only $10 million. He's tradable now. He's tradable,
bro. He is one of the greatest defensive ends of all time, and he's still in his prime.
Facts.
If he is available, like that's one of those guys that, like, I'm sorry, but it's really whoever you want. Like he's better than anyone on the team. So,
like if somehow AJ Brown was traded to the Browns, and we got back Myles Garrett.
You talk about being pissed about playing, boy. He get mad. Watson.
Myles Garrett, like, imagine having to show up and be the best just the best, and then you got to play against all this trash around you. It's like picking up trash everywhere. Like, and you're the best, and then you break a record.
That's been there for decades.
Welcome to Cleveland. That's
a real record that Brett Favre didn't give to you. First of all, yep, said it. And then play for Cleveland, which I hung out with Cleveland fans for a true fan travel trip. Tremendous fan base, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But you have to like go through something as a fan and a player, and then you get to play in Philly, where you see
success,
bro. If he came here, and I'm not out here the local radio pushing narratives or anything, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, that would be pretty awesome to have a guy like that.
It would right the wrongs of letting Reggie go, bro.
Right.
It would be a full circle moment.
And let's bring it right back. We're doing this one for Jerome. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, let's bring everybody on the bus. Bring everybody on the bus. Like, nah, man, with him and Jalen Carter and Carter, Jordan Davis. Stop playing,
dude. Him in this rotation will be insane, bro. It will be insane.
And then people will be like, oh, did you see Howie talking to
Barry?
Barry? Well, does that mean I'm seeing content creators like, does that mean, do you know Howie mentored this guy?
Yeah, and his twin brother. His twin brother works for the Eagles.
The people like I understand you got to make content.
What?
Right? I understand you got to make content. But just because they were talking behind the scenes does not mean he's coming here.
How did Chandler Martin get a 2-year deal and everybody else got one?
Oh, let me see the guaranteed money.
Yeah, they haven't put that out yet. It's that 2-year deal.
Tiffany says, "What would you give up for him?" Because some people include Jalen Carter and he's not an option.
You can name some players and give in some picks, and I'm giving it up. Except Jalen Carter. Who would you give up?
I mean, AJ, and you'd have to give up AJ and
you see Evan's face,
and you probably have to give up AJ and a one if I'm being for real.
I'm just saying
AJ and Carter.
No,
Myles
AJ
Garrett
and a one.
Myles Garrett is built different.
To give up.
I'm giving it up. I'm sorry. Short hair don't care. I'm
giving it up. One for Myles Garrett, bro.
Do you want any books? Your ass is going to Cleveland. No.
Big Perk says thoughts on Chris Bell. Very interesting
Beast.
from a size perspective, speed perspective. I don't think he's your rowdy Devontae Smith type player. I think his crossing routes exceptional. He's a guy where he's one of the best wide receivers in the draft, first press man. So if you're looking for a guy who can beat, he's a man beater. So he's a guy that
Is he healthy?
tore ACL. That's when you go to the thrift shop and you're like, all right, what's wrong with it? Is there a stain somewhere? You got a little. It might have a stain under the armpit on the shirt, but strong at the catch point. Very interesting. I didn't go into watching some of his stuff to be like, ooh, this could be the AJ Brown replacement, but he's got some juice. Very interesting. Tracy Ann says trading Tanner plus AJ for Miles. And ooh, I forgot about that. You throw Tanner in the
You need
mix.
a little bit more on your plate right there.
I'm not throwing Tanner.
Tiffany says, "How y'all don't know that was Barry Swarm?
That's what you'd get hung up on is Tanner McKee.
They don't need it.
I'm fine with letting AJ go, but Tanner McKee is
I'm saying I'm not saying Tanner. I'm like, give up Andy Dalton. You can go there.
No one's trading for Andy Dalton except for us.
Yeah,
QB Factory. QB Factory.
Tanner, you take out Andy Dalton.
I was gonna say if you were crazy enough to do a mock draft, but we're a little late in the show. Okay, we're a little late in the show. I know it's mock draft Mondays a thing, but not today. But shout out to you guys in the comments. We appreciate you guys sticking around. Obviously, we got some shows coming down the pike. You know, we start getting heavy into some of the prospects for narrowing down. I got some guys. I'm still on team offensive line in the first round. I started to slip into the safety potential in the first round. Howie hasn't drafted his earliest safety that has drafted goes all the way back to 2010.
Wow.
Okay. So could this be the year that the Eagles draft a safety earlier than Nate Allen? Okay. If you don't know who Nate Allen is, it's very confused. You're a young buck. It's a long time ago. Okay.
Long time ago.
2010. After that, it was Jaquan Jarrett, Temple's finest, in the 50s. Okay. So this could be a potential year, but I'll leave it at that. Tiffany says offensive lineman from Penn State. Yeah. Ione. Probably destroyed the name, but yeah. I'm with that. Last word before we get out of here. Tim, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. Just glad to be back. Gail, hope you enjoyed your vacation. Ev, hope everything is well. Work sucks. No, I guess I just say it's glad to be back. I love doing the pods because it takes my mind off the real world. So, yeah, we're back, man. We're back. And get ready for the draft. And if you've seen that, did y'all see your chance to see the NFL draft hats for this year?
No,
I actually like them. Go Birds.
You might have too many hats, Tim. Just saying.
Yeah. Looking forward to the draft, man. I think that the Eagles, I think Howie Roseman is making the correct moves right now. I think he's playing it safe. But there's definitely, this is Howie's season, man. This is the time that Howie Roseman likes to make a splash. He likes to see his name in the headlines, and for good reason. So I think Howie has got a few things up his sleeve. If you remember, leading up to the AJ Brown trade, there was no talk about that. Howie Roseman comes off the top of the, not even off the top rope, off the top of the Hell in the Cell, like he's mankind, and he makes a splash, man. So I think Howie Roseman has something up his sleeve that we haven't even talked about yet, and we're going to be talking about it a lot once he pulls the trigger. So let's go Birds, and see you in the next one.
Once again, shout out to you guys in the comments for keeping the commentary going. Appreciate you guys. For those who are wanting to join for the Eagles Autism Challenge, let us know. There's a lot of events. Helena's reminding us. There's the draft coming. There's a Devontae softball game. The Autism Challenge is out there as well. If you'd like to join us in the Eagles Autism Challenge, be a part of the 4th of Jawn team, let me know. I'll send you a link. Join the squad. Raise some money for a good cause. We got Mark Coles out there already, leading the pack. Already $550 plus raised. So he's beating all of us at this point. But appreciate him joining the squad. So if you want to join us, I'll send you a link and join the team. Howie Roseman, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing behind the scenes. Obviously, he's not showing his hand. What any good GM should be doing, not showing your hand. What he's doing is going around getting some bargain shopping. He's picking up pieces, putting things in place. The Fred Johnson, we didn't even talk about Fred Johnson or bring him back. As long as we're not reaching to do some things heading into draft, it's cool. It's Howie season. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Mark Bird's excited. We're all excited for some new moves and some Super Bowl energy. But we'll see you guys in the next one. As always, it's Fly Eagles. Fly.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
Big time.